So from Kenner, 1982, I believe it was, we have the Talking Kit or Knight 2000 voice car. Just got this thing. Never had it. This is once again, one of the things I always wanted as a kid, but never got. One of the first things about this is I didn't know how big it was. Yeah, I thought Michael Knight was about the size of a G.I. Joe figure, whatever. Here we go. Here's a size reference for you. Here comes Destro. That is a G.I. Joe figure. So that'll give you some point of reference if you've never seen this in real life, exactly how big it is. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Now, what we're going to be doing here is, you can tell this thing is dirty as hell. It is beat up, scratches, and it currently does not work. So what we're going to do is do a restoration on this, and hopefully we'll at least get it looking better, but I hope to get it fully restored, talking and everything. Let's take some close-ups. You can see a lot of scratches in it. The tires especially are really nicked up. Got a lot of playtime out of that. It's dusty. Look at the interior there. Scratches all down the sides. The windshield is foggy. The back window is foggy. Dust all under the spoiler. Open up the door here and just show you how filthy it is in there. So this thing needs a lot of work. Hopefully we can get it looking a lot better than it is now, because right now, yeah, it's pretty tattered looking. Alright, let's get started. Okay, first we're going to want to remove the screws from the bottom, which I've already done, and we open up the battery compartment and we check the connections in there. The terminals look very good. No battery leaked in this one, so that's always a plus. And next what we're going to have to do is try to separate the body from the base. If you can see these clips here, you've got 4 of these clips. I'm going to have to put this down to go to work on these. All you're really going to need to do is pry this thing very gently. Plastic, as it ages, it gets more and more brittle, so we got to be very careful not to break it. We'll be right back. Okay, there's the top off. You can see how dusty and dirty this thing is. I was going to take you on a nice little, journey repairing this thing, cleaning the contacts, because that's most likely the problem is some of these contacts will become worse and dirty for a while. But what I found with the voice box is, I don't know what the hell happened to this thing. It's melted. It's completely melted. There's no way to get a battery inside of there. There's another battery that goes in there. You can see the negative sign there and the positive sign over there. Look at the wire here. So this thing is completely shot. It will never talk again with this. So we'll just do the rest of the restoration, cleaning it up and everything. And a little teed off about that, so I'll have to see if I can find a whole nother voice unit, which is not going to be fun. I'll probably end up paying, the price of a whole nother one. But let's just get it cleaned up and, at least get it displayable. Okay, first thing we're going to do is just take a soft bristle brush, and we're just going to start brushing out as much of this built up dusty crud as possible. this is actual 80s dust. And just a little bit of time and patience. Really all it takes to get these things looking good again. Time, patience, and a tiny bit of know-how. Experimenting. The more you do it, the more you'll, I don't want to say that you of course you'll get better at it, but you'll find different products that work well in certain areas on different materials. And, you know, you just put it all together. And you can fix just about anything, or clean up just about anything, I should say. Fixing is a different story. Like this. Every once in a while you're going to run into problems like this. It's unfixable without completely replacing that part, because you can't even fit the battery in there because of the way it melted. So, you know, empty brakes, that's the chance you take when you buy things offline that you don't know what you're getting. You know, I can't really blame the seller, because this thing is so filthy. It looks like he didn't even go inside of it. You know, he might have just picked it up himself somewhere and resold it. And he did, you know, he mentioned as is. And that's the kind of thing, when you buy something as is, you just gotta deal with what you get. So if anybody knows anywhere or anyone that has an extra voice box laying around their house for this thing, please let me know down in the comments below. I doubt anyone's going to answer that, but okay. The interior is looking a lot better. Look how much nicer looking it is. Just after just a quick little cleanup. And from spinning it, I just noticed a little section here I didn't get. So, if anything, this will make a nice display. It'll go well with the rest of my retro stuff that I grew up with, stuff that I wanted, stuff that I never got. And that's the fun of it all, is once you get older, you know, you can go back. You can always go back and get the things that you always wanted as a kid and never got. And it's like it's a really cool feeling. It's just almost a feeling of fulfillment. Alright, next I'm going to do the inside of the body. You won't really see this, but, you know, I just want to clean this thing up. And on the inside here, we're basically just going to brush it out. Looks like I can take the glass off. Though if I do, the way that I'm going to clean that might damage it, but let's do it anyway. Let's figure out how to pop that out of there without breaking it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this totally comes out, and that will help in cleaning this up. If you've never used plastics, definitely pick it up. Plastics is great. It's for polishing plastic. It will take very light scratches out. It won't take heavy scratches out, of course. But light scratches that turns like shiny plastic dull, this will make it shiny again. It cleans, it's actually for cleaning your car's headlights, makes your headlights shine again, but it's going to work wonders on this too. Now, what I want you to do, or what I want to do, is try to, if you can see that, see how foggy and scratched up this is? See the bottle of plastics back there? How you can barely see how nasty that is. Back window too. Okay. Give this a good shake. And we apply a little bit on the rag there. And then what we're going to do is just buff in circles. And what I'll do here at first is I'm just going to do this one circle area that I'm doing now. And we'll let this dry, or yeah, you have to let it dry for just a second and then wipe it right off. Okay. Let me wipe that off. Now this is just one side of it. You can see that shine that came back to it. Now once we do the inside and the rest of it, this will look 100 times better. Alright, can you see the difference between the back and the front? Yeah, I hope you can. It's quite extreme. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the front, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so there we go. There's the front. All that haziness is gone. All that dust and dirt is gone. There's the back again. Looking much nicer. Okay, we're back. He's been washed. You can still see a lot of scratches in him. A lot of these scratches are not going to come out with plastics, but it will shine him up a little bit more, make him look a little bit better. What I'll do is, once again, I'll show you a small section, just so you can see how it's going to go, and then I'll finish up off camera, because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long of me sitting here rubbing it with a rag. Okay, we're going to do just this section in here. Now, because the light that I have on this is so bright, you might not even notice the difference, because it's making it look shinier than it is. But hopefully you'll be able to see something here. Okay, let it sit for just a second. Trying to find a dry spot on the rag. Okay. Now I hope the camera can pick this up, because I can see the difference. Let me see if I can get you that angle where you can tell. Okay, you see that half swirl mark right there? That's where it stopped. So all that in there, that really shiny section. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of the body, so take a good look. And we'll see what it can do. Okay. The big scratches are still there. They're never going to come out. And there's the doors finished. Okay, moving on. Okay, for the next little part, we're going to need a good close-up here. If you can see that wheel. How chewed up these things are. What we're going to do is we're going to try to put a little bit of the plastics on there. And then we're just going to use one of the lower power Dremels on the lowest setting, okay, with one of the buffers. Going to see if that will take any of this out. So let me see if I can adjust this here. So maybe you can see a little bit of what's going on. Okay, going to get a little bit of spray there. the way right up to the edge here. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for just a second. And see if that did anything. Yeah, I think with a little bit more, you can see a definite difference there. Section that was just touched over really quick. Yeah, I'm going to save that for later because that's going to take quite a while to do all 4 wheels and quite a lot of little buffing pads. So I'm just going to go ahead and reassemble this now and we'll take a look at what we did. Okay, so here it is, polished up and finished. It's kind of unfortunate that this thing will never talk again unless I can find another voice box, but you know, still, it'll make a nice display piece. Right now I've got some really bright light on it. Let me shut that off. Now you can see without the bright light that it actually doesn't look too bad now. The windshield's a lot clearer. Back window is a lot clearer. The deep scratches are still there. Right up there at the top of the roof line, if you can see that. They're less prominent than they were because I did use the Dremel on some of them too. But all in all, you know, compared to what it looked like when I first got it, compared to what it looks like now, the interior is shining again. So we'll give this one a 50% success. All right. Thanks for watching. Sorry we couldn't do more. Them's the breaks.